kind of close out this overview of season 3, I want to continue on this path of gratitude. Thank you for being here, for listening. This is what I love doing. This is everything to me, having these conversations, because they make me better, but I also deeply believe that they make the world better. I think that with any art, once it's out of my hands, once it's out of the creator's hands and in the hands, ears, eyes of the audience, it becomes something new and beautiful in its own way. And yes, I love having these conversations off mic with people. There is something additionally artfully, creatively beautiful about sending them out into the public and seeing the energy that comes out of that comes out of response and listening and acceptance and viewership and community and conversation that arises around it. And that is because of you. I want to be so clear that I am not the creator of this. We are the creators of what making meaning is. We are also doing the thing while we talk about the thing. When you are listening to making meaning, you are actively making meaning while listening to how people make meaning. And I am learning from you in doing that. Always. So thank you for being my co-creator. Thank you for being my collaborator in this divine space. Thank you for being a part of my meaning. And thank you for the deepest privilege and honor of letting my voice be a small part of how you make meaning too. That is the greatest gift that anyone who has listened to my voice for any amount of time, even if it was 3 seconds because you clicked on the wrong video and then you clicked away. Thank you. That is so precious. And it is not lost on me how important your attention is. And those 3 seconds, though they may be only 3 seconds, I deeply believe gives rise to new meaning. This is it for season 3, y'all. We're going to pick back up these conversations about the big questions of life in season 4. I will announce once we have the premiere date across social media. If it is already decided by the time this comes out, it will be in the video description, episode show notes down below. Please subscribe so that you do not miss the season 4 premiere. In the meantime, there is so much content out there for you to explore and discover. This year alone, we have launched 3 more podcasts. One is called Our Daily Ritual, and it's a daily ritual, secular kind of devotional, an intellectuals devotional, if you will, that's scaffolding for a daily practice to allow you to kind of build your purpose and coherence around in an intentional little moment every day for you to hopefully practice coherence in your daily life to make it real and tangible and accessible. Like I mentioned in the episode, there is also Bow Down, which is the podcast about esoteric and empowered feminism that I do with Dennis that comes out every Friday. And I have a new podcast with one of my dear friends, Lauren, called The Unwritten Aesthetic, which explores the intersection of creativity and philosophy. And that comes out every other Tuesday. So that will be every other Tuesday flipped with Making Meaning once Making Meaning comes back for season 4. So every Tuesday now, there will be an episode of something out there. Just some weeks it'll be Making Meaning, some it'll be The Unwritten Aesthetic. And the first episode of that premieres Tuesday, April 29th. So I believe the first episode will be out once this goes out. So go check it out. It's really cool. Lauren's so smart and such a talented artist. You're going to love it. And Bow Down is so fun. And if you're passionate about feminism or you're trying to work on stepping into your personal power, it's a great space to do that, learn about those things. And if you just want a little more of my face or my voice or a little bit more coherence, Our Daily Ritual is there almost every single day. Of course, if you're interested in working with me one-on-one to find and pursue your purpose, design your life with coherence, life coaching offerings are available. You can find those on our website, thecoherecollective.com. And I think that's all I have. I think that's all I have for you here at the end of this episode. Thank you again. I can't thank you enough. I will always say it and keep saying it. And as always, I hope you feel like you are living more coherently. Until next time, love.